I talk with a lot of people who are trying to open their first climbing gym, and a lot of them just don't realize what's coming their way. People who've built things, people who have businesses, very often are clients that I don't need to really convince of this because they've actually been through it. Maybe they've lost a bunch of money. Maybe they've had delays with opening. Maybe they've had vendors who don't perform well. Maybe they've had contractors who, change order them, out of their backup money, whatever it is. These are all things that at the beginning of a project, you just might not see. So many of the people I talk to are sort of at the beginning of a project and they're all excited. And they see this sort of path forward. And, you can kind of see, oh, look at this thing at the end. Like that's where we want to go. We realize that there's a bunch of money involved. We realize this and that. But what they might not realize is that it actually, even though you can see that, there's actually this sort of valley that you need to get across in order to actually get over there. And so how do you actually bridge this gap, literally in this case? And so, to be able to actually bridge this gap, that's the way that I look at actually a lot of what I do, which is really just helping people understand how to not get sucked into, this kind of pit, which honestly, once you're in here, it can be like really hard to get out of because all of a sudden you've got, money being burned. You've got this, you've got that. And so even though something that you want might be visible, you may not actually see where you potentially could end up. And so that's really where I look at myself, which is helping people connect the dots, helping people get from where they want to be to where they're trying to go without having to deal with all these lessons that, they might end up learning the hard way. So please reach out because we offer free calls to just try to help people get set in the right direction. A lot of times people don't like hearing this, but it is true. And so it's far better to understand this when you're in a good position rather than trying to get out of a bad position. So please reach out if we can help you with anything or at least point you in the right direction. And if this is useful for you, like and subscribe because that's great for us and we really appreciate it. So thank you very much and I'll see you in the next video.